Hello, it's me, Simone. If you didn't notice, I took a break last week. We went to meet a puppy, and so I didn't have time to film because we then brought that puppy home with us. Um, yeah, so yay, we're now puppy parents, and as far as I can tell, being puppy parents seems to be more exhausting than being kid parents, or I'm just romanticizing the parenting. Um, it was just so much easier. But maybe they're human and a dog is a dog, and so. But my husband is the main caretaker of that puppy, and they have made so much progress. That meant, though, that the only thing that I basically did all of this past week was to do my 12 days of ink videos. I haven't journaled in my journal. I totally and completely forgot about I found a great name, Small Joys Journal. Well, Small Joys Journal, Small Things Journal. One of those it will be. So I think I put it into this traveler's notebook cover, but I think in order for me to make this work, especially until I have internalized that this is a thing that I fill out daily, it needs to be somewhere else. The only question is where. I still haven't finished my last week of 2023. So I think I want to fill that in. Maybe after I filmed this, because I really want to break in my new journal, which I haven't used either. So this hasn't been swapped out yet, but I might just stick my monthly small things, I'm going to call it small things journal, in here. And what becomes very apparent, also, look at this. This is my planner. If you haven't noticed, I decorated this. I put in the tabs, which went in really wonky. Haven't filled in anything yet. January looks barren. No, that's February. Well, the only thing that doesn't look barren is my husband and son are going to be away these 3 days, maybe even 4. So I still have quite a lot to do. Here is how my first week went. Really very successful. That's okay. I'm giving myself grace for 2 reasons. My kids are still home. My husband and my kids are still home. They're on their break. We just lived. Whatever happened. And especially with a new puppy, we didn't go anywhere. I went to work and that's it. I know when I have to be there. I know what days I go. So I didn't need it this week. Maybe I need it next week. I will use this. I started putting in some notes. So if you need a bad example, or if you're super much in fear of how everybody is starting out their year really, really great and successful, that's not me. However, I am feeling great. I don't have any guilt. I'm not stressed. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So I will be in here when I will be in here. One of my weekly review goals is to go through this every week. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is what I want to use as a decoration somewhere. The only thing that I'm a little bit about is that it's this way instead of that way. So maybe what if I cut it out and then fold it? Nah. I'm kind of hesitant to put it this way. I need to think about this a little more. And then these were in here, and I felt that they didn't serve me anymore. I did try to have them in categories, so I still have them, the paper pages in here. This is my planner sticker thing, sticker book, and I used to have one from Michael's. However, the stickers, I can try and show you here, they just are stuck to this paper. They don't really come off, and then they don't stick, and then they look like they're rolled. So this is such bad sticker release paper that I purchased another one, and this one is the Once More with Love one, and it's great. However, when you remove these stickers and put them in here, they don't attach to the sticker release paper anymore. So I needed to find a way to transfer these stickers. So I just cut them out and put the pages where I had stickers on in here. And so now they're all like, this is the old stickers. And I did this maybe 2 years ago. So you can see how successful I am in using all of these. Yeah. But I have started to use those more again in my monthly small things journal, which is down here. And I made those pockets for these loose papers, but that just didn't work anymore. So I put them in here in thinking maybe I want to keep using them for something, but I don't really know what I want to use them for. And so I'm deciding to let those go right now, so I don't have to second guess myself. And these are all things that I might want to use in a journal. So that would be, oh, and then I have this too. Okay, that would then be, where does this go? I feel like, so I drew this, so maybe I need to put this into my, of course I didn't pull out my, wanted to write down here something. Yes, what was that? This is wrapping paper. Christmas time. 23. And this was, I made this for my plotter that I briefly owned in 2023. And I really wanted to keep this for that reason. So I stuck it in here. But my goal is every week to empty out this all the way and either destash, get rid of, or stick things down right away. So that is what I'm practicing right now with you, just in case you were wondering. I don't really know what I drew this for, but I used this for a video, I think, as a stand-in, and so I'm just, the question is, do I want to use this in my journal? I do, in my other one, in this one. So I think I pulled all of those out to use in my journal, and this one I wanted to give away to someone. So these are all things that I want to use this month in my monthly journal. So I'm going to put that right here, my weekly journal. This is going to be a very long video. What is this? Sticker sheet, autumn drizzle, planners, do not buy, traveler's notebook. Okay, I can get rid of that. This is the weekly review that I redid, I think, in my last video. And then I have a monthly review on the back. So I thought I would keep that because maybe that's something that I want to incorporate as well. But if I need to keep it, then it needs to go right in here, at least so that I have it where it's supposed to be and where I can actually then reference it. I don't know if I showed this to you. I stuck this card here. I think that's great. This is my quote for 2024 because that's exactly what I want to live by. I find that so interesting. I want to be, what did I say? Find moderation in all of the endeavors that I do. I want to stay healthy, develop routines that are so that I can maintain them even when there are storms. This puppy now, it's definitely a very rough storm, and I need to learn how to not be to drop everything, all the things that help me stay myself, basically. That's my I haven't set any goals. Maybe I need to sit down and think about them and write them out, but I think that's a great quote. Maybe I need maybe I need a paper. Where is one? And I need to write that down. Oh, if you have a commonplace book, let me know what you use it for and what the commonplacing, what that means for you. I'm interested. I'm still watching older videos. And Job from Job's journal talked about his lineup. So, what is in here? A nice ink. I'm just going to use this for my title. These are all ink pens that are still inked. This is my Benu Euphoria in Jazz. That was the first Benu that I purchased. It has a fine nib. And I want to write thoughts on goals. And then I'm just going to underline this, and this could also be in my long form journal. What I don't have is a journal where I put these kinds of things. Oh, we can see there's some feathering going on here. The ink that is in here is Sailor Shikiori Yuki Akari. Why do I pull this up? Oh, I'm pulling this up so I don't put hand oils on here. I'm like, why do I do this? This is not me normally. So I want to write this quote down. I am not afraid. And so I just had that thought. Maybe that would be a good use for a commonplace book, just like these kinds of things. Afraid of storms, for I am learning. I don't know how this quote was written. I just want to highlight how to sail my ship. And this is by Louisa May Alcott, who wrote Little Women, which I have never read because it was so boring, or I never got into it. Maybe I need to check it out and see if I can listen to this on audiobook, because seems like it should be a thing. What was the thing that I said? Find sustainable routines. Nah, it doesn't matter. Health. Yep. So at least those ideas, thoughts did not go by flee me. So making a bigger mess than there was before. Oh, okay, so this is paper that I made. This is Sansan Tomoe River paper, and I finished using this. I used this up, and I liked it in the beginning when I started using it. I think I got this from Jamie in 2020 or beginning of 2021. It was good, but now that I have so much more experience with other papers, I did not like it much anymore. It's good paper. It doesn't feather, it doesn't bleed, but my pens felt so dry on this paper. I was thinking of keeping this to put in, like, I have a note, Galen leather zipper, A5, what is that called? Zipper something. And this is so thick, and when you write, so I'm wondering, I made more. This one is still usable, but this one I think I need to keep for next year's Christmas time. So I just used some ink when I had it in a syringe. I splattered it there, and then I, I blew on it so it would spread out, and then I added some stickers or decoration that I wanted to use up. I think, again, I filmed that in another video as well, and so, but I think I'm going to put this into that notepad. Yes, I would love, I don't know, do I want fried eggs? What's your favorite egg? Fried eggs? I want some. Just one. And so I'm just going to put that into the zipper thing and not think about it, and then this is going to be trashed. But I used something up. I'm so happy, which I think this will not happen that fast. There's 200 sheets on here. And this Sansan paper, I've heard so many complaints from other people who use the Hobonichi, the new Hobonichi with the Sansan paper. I don't experience any bleed through. Here, there's no ghosting. It's smooth. It doesn't feather. So I wonder if it's different if the paper is different there. If you have a Hobonichi with the new paper, let me know your experiences as well. I'm curious. So I have the commonplace question. Then this is something that I still need to send. I wrote a letter, and I received one, and that was written on May 20th. And so I have finally finished the reply. So I need to send that out, but that's not something that I can do on camera. And then I like that. It's really stiff. The line width is a little bit wide though. What? Did you make 2 batches? Like the bottom. Why is it so wenig? Waffeln sind es. Well, dann muss man halt was anderes noch dazu essen. And then this was included in some other one. So this goes into my writing pad. So I have that over there. Here's the weekly review. And we are check daily logs. I didn't have any. Review past week. Well, okay. New weekly to-do list. I need to do that later. Go through creative inbox. That's this one. Here is my project ink down. Starts beginning of 2024. This goes into my notebook, my ink journal. That's another thing that I need to work on this weekend. I had to stop because I needed to, what did I need to do? Oh yes, I need to take over making breakfast. And then I had breakfast, and now it's later in the day, but it's still light on and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need to go outside too later. I think I'm just going to throw this away. My son started punching stuff on the side here. This was my test of the Sansan paper, and I as you can see, is this paper different? I feel like I talked about all of those things last time. So why are they still in here? Not good. This is not good. Not good. So it needs to be dealt with. I still haven't read this. That's the thing when you keep items for later, like when is later happening? Okay, so these two go back inside and I will need to make sure to put those away somewhere because clearly that was the plan in the first place. And I think the reason why I put them in here is because I want to fussy cut them. Now the question is, do I remember that I have this that I could do when I'm waiting for ink to dry or other things? So maybe I need to put them somewhere where they're easily accessible. And then what was the next one? Weekly journal entry. I haven't done that yet. So put away. That's the thing when I film, of course, I am putting stuff only to the side and not away. So that means then if I don't have time then. Oh, also I used up most of the Christmas stuff, but I decided to keep this, for instance, and there was just so little of the stuff that I wanted to use up that I decided to just keep it and not de-stash it because this is so cute. So maybe I can use this next year. And so we'll put this over here. Then this journal goes away. Also, did I talk about this? It is, maybe I can pull this out. So here we go. And this is already so far into the video. That's fine. This needs to be put away. I'm going to put this on that pile over there. This goes here. So my monthly, I unfortunately, did I show you that I put this here? So this is my small things journal, small joys. Oh, I filled it in. I forgot around here that, or maybe here, that I had this. So this was all empty, and I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, Tuesday I remembered, then I put 3 here, and then I just thought of what was the thing that brought me joy, that I'm grateful for. Like all those questions, all of this works. Yesterday it snowed. So I'm all caught up. This is how it looks decorated. You might recognize a theme, and that is okay. I am totally okay with having a similar decorative element on every page. Makes decorating so much easier when I know what I want to do. And if I switch it up, that's fine too. So this one, I said I was going to put whoopsie right here. I haven't decorated any of these. Maybe I need to really take time. Maybe here's my plan for today, which is almost half over already. It is almost 11. My plan for today could be that I journal and decorate. So this one I need to put away too, and this as well. So this is all the stuff I want to use to decorate this. So why don't I put this to the side? And here is how I started the week. So what I purchased a Verve Holiday Seasonal Blend, which is so good. So I stuck the sticker down here, and yesterday it snowed, and I was going to stick it in, but I'm really indecisive. Do I leave this here? Is this my frame? And I'm not going outside, or do I put it here? That's what I'm still wondering about. But then again, as well, I also, here, this is how this started. It started really well. I have not used any of those stickers yet because I didn't journal yet. But that's fine. That's exactly what I was going to show you, that I don't feel pressured to use those or to journal because I have those. Would be fine. Oh my gosh, look, there's a snowman as well. I don't feel pressured to use those because the date is not in any way attached to the person or whatever the image is on the day. So I can just cut around. And so either I can use this to date a journal entry, I can use it in here, I can use this to date a letter, or what I also can do is cut around this and use this as a sticker at a later date, or I can take them and send them to someone and they can use it. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not pressuring myself for not using them. Using them means that I do something with them, but what that exactly is very open. So now, do I want to use any? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I think I want to use this one. So what this means, and that's what I want to not keep those. So I have a bowl here where I put things that I want to include in letters or anything. So I'm just going to stick them in here, and I don't necessarily need to decide right now if I'm going to keep them. I love using things to decorate notes and letters as well. I think I want to keep this, so I'm going to fuzzy cut that one. Now this is going to be a really tough question here. So today is Sunday. So, and here. So this one is the 7th. I haven't journaled in ever. You know, I told you that. But that just means that I can either use this in my journal when and if I decide to write today. But if I don't, then it's in here and I can use it for something else. So now I've lost this. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So now the poor dog, My husband said I'm not allowed to use little fucker anymore, so that little fucker. Even though this is super fun and it would work here in this, but I really wanted to use this one. I'm going to go with my original plan, even if that means this page is not going to look cohesive. So now I decided, as you can see, that clearly I'm not using this as a border, at least not today. So I'm going to sticker that in. And then what I've also noticed is that in my small things journal, that's basically what I would also write in my weekly journal, which here comes the questions that I always ask myself. Do I double dip on the same memory? Which is not a big problem, but I know that that is often a problem for me, to double dip on the same thing feels redundant to me, and then the likelihood that I won't continue with one of them is very huge. And so I'm trying to prevent doing these double dippy things. Okay, so this I'm still undecided about. I don't think I want to use this right now. I love this paper. I don't know which side is the right side. cute. He's like, okay, they don't listen to me. We are taking care of him, but he needs to understand that we do this on our terms. Date adventure. This one I want to use in my this week, because that was an adventure. They were still happy on Saturday. They hated us on Sunday. Now, actually, they were really curious about the new guy, and if he wasn't so excited to meet them, I think they would have already met. But puppy. All of this is going into here. Well, this one, I need to decide what I'm going to do with this. But the reason why these are all out here is that I want to put them into my... Oh, there is more already. Oh, no. Okay, well, here. And then these are all things that I want to use in... Well, I guess there's coffee, so maybe I should... Look at that. I have these stickers with these small, teeny, tiny animals. I never use them. So again, this is something that I want to make sure that I am using more of. And then I pulled out this because I'm listening to so many audiobooks. So I'm thinking maybe I can use some of those as well. And then I found this. This is my New Year's resolution. There is a free printable for this on my Ko-fi. And I copied that from somewhere. I put it where I copied it from. Devour all my nicest things. Use my most precious stickers. Use those expensive art supplies and materials. Cast on the most luxurious wool. And cut into the designer fabric. I mean, I made it on for my interests, but I saw it somewhere else. And this is what I want to start using in my planner. This one goes into my... I feel like I talked about all of those things. So you saw that I did not do anything as I had intended to do. So this needs to go here. This needs to go... I've been wondering if that would fit into my ink journal, maybe. So I'm gonna look at this. And this is all the stuff that I want to maybe decorate with the front here and the inside. And then, so now we have a little more stuff. Okay, I'm using this one. I like that a lot. And if you... I think I can leave... Is this a dog paw or a cat paw? Is there a difference? I think the dog paw has claws. He's calm. Did he fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. So we have 2 crates, and so he's been really doing well in the other crate, which is in my husband's study, office, whatever, where he works from home. But this one is in the living room, where he's going to be most of the time when we're all home. We don't keep him in the crate all day long, but to sleep. Puppies need to be in crates. I'm just going to, even if the style doesn't really match, and even if that's a lot of stickers, I don't care. I'm just going to do what I think is best for my journal and for me. Okay, I don't really know what I want to write, but I want to work on this now. But I think what I'm going to do is share that with you next week. Maybe next week I'm more organized. I don't have so many open tabs in my browser with things that I want to do. So, yeah, I will see you next week, hopefully. And if not, then the week after. Oh, next week I was going to share my project Inkdown as a Ko-fi preview. We'll see. Goodbye. Happy 2024 yet again. See you next time. Bye.